He's the current muse of the nation. After giving a rock-solid performances in Sanju, Man Marziya and Razi, the actor is ready to kickstart his 2019 with Aditya Dhar's directorial. We have with us Vicky Kaushal, who is here to talk about his film Uri and about 2018 in general.
Thank you for having me.
Firstly, Vicky, welcome to Bollywood Life.
Thank you so much, Vinay.
So let me just start this thing by congratulating you for 2018. Like, this has been your year. Like, if we have to write an ABCD of 2018, we will stand for Vicky Kaushal.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I don't believe it's my year. I think it was a year full of great stories.
True.
And it was a winning situation for Bollywood to know that people are accepting great stories and only great stories. So I was lucky to be part of some of them, and I hope that this luck continues.
And it's gonna continue with 2019, I think, with Uri.
Right.
Let's talk about your character and the movie.
Hanji.
This time you're donning the Indian Army's uniform. I mean, like, you have played a character earlier in Razi, but to you know, the army officer's uniform itself brings a lot of, you know, pride. So how was the first time when you saw yourself in the uniform, how was that feeling like?
It is, you know, when you're always looking forward to it. But when you wear it, especially like this costume, it's like combat costume of the special forces, it's amazing. It's amazing, you know, because there's a lot of things that I'm wearing. There's the uniform, there's the gears, then the paddings, then the helmets with the binoculars, the guns, the other ammunitions and everything has a meaning, you know, and it has a lot of weight on you also. But it's a moment of such pride when you wear it. Your back gets straight automatically. There's a different way that you start walking. There's a different way that you start talking. It all just happens automatically because you're wearing that uniform, you know. And also it comes with a lot of pressure also, a lot of responsibility also, because it's just not any other uniform. The people who are truly in the army, they earn this uniform. They go through a very tough probation period to get this uniform on their bodies. So when you get to wear it, you can't be frivolous about it. You have to be very responsible. You have to make sure that whenever an army guy watches my performance or the film, he shouldn't feel let down. So that was the task in the head, apart from the physical part of it. But Aditya he's done a lot of research on the film. He's met a lot of special force commandos. I got to meet a few special force commandos. So we've tried our best. But it was a matter of huge honor for me,
I'm sure,
as an actor, as a human being, to don the Indian Army uniform and to try my level best to play one.
Did you have those moments, some moments where you actually felt like you were an officer and
लगता था बीच में feels बहुत आती थी, you know, कि कुछ हम कर रहे हैं, uniform and then guns and ये and वो, that attitude just changes. But at the same time, there used to be this silent salute to the actual army men, because उनको portray करने में हमारी इतनी मेहनत गई है. We've gone through really tough times to just portray their lives, you know, through injuries, through rigorous physical training, through action, everything. It was the most physically exhausting, it's the toughest film that I've done in my short span of career. But एक silent salute होता था कि वो actually जी रहे हैं वो life, you know, and hats off to them. They're living those hardships away from their family, away from their loved ones, and they're doing it all for us. You know, so there was always this constant salute for the real people, the real army men.